Real Cannon.
Hello everyone, it's Emiliano and welcome to a new video on the PADELREVIEW YouTube channel. This translation will be done with artificial intelligence. I'm speaking in Italian. The artificial intelligence will take care of translating this video into English. Today we're talking about the Head Speed Pro, the top model in the Speed series just released by Head. A racket for me, ideal for offensive right-handed players. An explosive racket, a racket for those looking for power, and the flat smashes are really powerful. For those looking for ball exit, for those also seeking one of the most comfortable handles on the market. But let's move on to the technical features of the racket. The Head Pro has a teardrop shape with hybrid faces, so a mix of fiberglass and carbon fiber. Finally, the rubber is the power foam. In my opinion, it's the best rubber from Head for its explosiveness. Second generation auxetic with a protector already inserted at the top. As mentioned, soft butt cap, which is one of the most comfortable and cozy handles and grips on the market, along with a handy cord. And then the big news of the 2025 version, the Dump Plus, which are these two inserts that dampen. The faces of the racket are smooth, and maybe that's the only flaw of this racket. In fact, when you go so fast and with little control, I have to say a little bit, the ball slips away and could end up long on the glass. This is the only flaw I've found in this racket, which otherwise is a phenomenal racket. The Head Speed Pro is an ideal racket for intermediate level players. Up to advanced level, both for right-handed and left-handed players. Wait, I prefer it especially for right-handed players, for offensive players, for those who love to build the game because it has a great ball exit. The racket always delivers very powerful shots thanks to the power foam and this hybrid face of fiberglass and carbon fiber. The weight of the racket is 370 grams with the usual variation of plus or minus 10 grams. But as usual, the rackets are always within range. Mine weighs 368 grams with a balance of 27.2 centimeters. Range is 27 centimeters, more or less. 1 centimeter. So, as usual, and it's devastating in terms of specifications, the rackets are always within range, which is a huge advantage. So, it's a bit of a heavy racket. Certainly, maneuverability isn't its strong point, but despite the high weight and a head-heavy balance, I have to say it still moves quite well in all areas of the court. And above all, it never tires out the arm. And the great ball exit, damn it, thanks to these hybrid faces, I have to say it helps a lot, especially in difficult situations where you might need to go low. To dig out the ball, a low ball from the opponents, you can always manage to hit it over there. I repeat, the only flaw is that sometimes I struggled, especially with volleys. Those aggressive, incisive shots, maybe right after the serve. And there, sometimes, ball slipped away from me and I didn't feel much grip on the face. But maybe you could solve that with the head spin strips, which are the bands they invented to make the faces rough. The racket, especially on flat smashes, is really something special. Great explosiveness, it works really well on IX3. On Vibras, on those shots, the great, but I repeat, it's on flat smashes where this Head Speed Pro really shines. Let's talk about the price, €280 retail, which is definitely lower. Compared to other brands that have prices starting at least from €300, not to mention Knox, which has super high prices this year. €280, which at the list price level, with the discount code CARCHIA10 on the Padel Market website, you can take home for about €225. A racket you shouldn't let slip away. But let me tell you another thing. You can also find the 2023 Head Speed Pro for €145 on Padel Market. If you don't want to spend that much, then go for the 2023 Head Speed Pro, and you won't be disappointed because it's really, really similar. Hi everyone, see you in the next video on PADELREVIEW. Hi!